Hello.
Hello. Hi, Internet.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to my chaotic corner of the internet. This is my friend Nora. We tried to film like 3 videos together. They've all turned out cursed. I hope this one will be less cursed than usual. You guys having a moment?
We're having just a moment. Just like a smidgen of
I'll
a
just
moment.
look away. In the spirit of Pride Month, Target actually has like a whole setup. Like when you walk in, it's all rainbow. It's beautiful. I know like rainbow capitalism is bad, but like also walking into Target and having like everything be Pride flavor is just so good. For those of you who don't know, you all do. If you've been subscribed to me for more than 2 seconds, you know I'm like not straight. I'm also not cis.
You're not straight.
I'm wearing this for this occasion. I totally wasn't even gonna show it. I have 2 different kinds of Pride wine to try today. This one.
I can't stop smiling because I'm really excited.
This is the house wine. I think it's a rosé. This is the Barefoot Bubbly. The sticker says, "Let there be bubbly in love," which is real cute.
That is super cute.
And it says, "Each Barefoot limited edition Pride package celebrates those who've made a significant impact on the community during our 30-year history of our LGBTQ+ allyship. This design was inspired by the decades-long efforts of the heroic service organizations who fought the AIDS epidemic and supported those impacted. To learn more about how your purchase goes to support the hashtag March Onward for Equality, go to barefootwine.com/LGBTQ, or there's a QR code that you can scan if you're interested. Yeah, it's really cool. Apparently it supports a good cause and it looks really dope. The only thing is on a display, and I'll put a picture of a display up here too. There was a picture of a trans bottle, and I was like, I want the fucking trans bottle, but they didn't have it. So this is actual genuine Czechoslovakian glass.
But you would have
It's
genuine
not from the Czech
Czechoslovakian.
Republic or from Slovakia. It's from Czechoslovakia.
This is so on brand for you, honestly.
Yes.
Alright, I'm so ready for this. I'm gonna poke it over that way because I really do not want it to
Just crack my phone screen. It's fine.
curse. Like, oh, but actually breaking glass is apparently a good omen. It means that bad energies have been released.
I thought breaking a mirror was bad luck, though.
Breaking a mirror is bad luck, but breaking a glass, whether it's a drinking glass or window glass, is good luck.
Especially if you do it with a brick and it's like a governor's house.
Obviously. I mean, now, it would be really awful of me to suggest that you should go to Kelly Loeffler's house and throw bricks at her windows. That is a thing that I would say if it was a terrible idea, and you should absolutely not do that, but also you should do it. It's something I would say.
It'd be good luck for you and bad luck for her.
Which is good luck for all. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I kind of want to get this on shot, so I'm gonna scoot closer.
Okay, sorry, my ass is in the way.
Okay, last time I did this was at my mom's house for Mother's Day, and literally she has like 15-foot ceiling. Here we go. Also, I'm keeping the cork, just so you know.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh my god.
It ended up in this.
I always just like use a towel and I'm just like pop, but you're just like pew! Red cork. The rest of the video.
So in some cultures, apparently, it's more proper for someone that is younger to pour the booze for everybody. So I'll pour your drink.
Oh, thank you.
Unless you're opening that up first.
No, we're opening that first.
That is my glass, not yours. I just said the thing about pouring drinks for anybody.
Yeah, come on, my young underling. Oh, is that rosé?
It's rosé.
Everyone knows that the gays just love rosé because it's true.
My question is, okay, so we understand that iced coffee is apparently for the gays. Is rosé officially for the gays?
I think so, because both of these are rosés, so I think they're onto something. Zdravie.
Cheers. It's definitely rosé.
That is really sweet.
I would like this in like a orange juice brunch. Brunch orange juice. That is
a mimosa.
A mimosa, if you will. You know, the first time I ever got drunk was on mimosa.
I didn't know that, but you can tell them the story if you want to.
That's a great idea. I love how we segued into that. So the first time I ever got drunk, I was 19 years old, and I was hanging out with a lot of older people at the time.
She was drinking illegally.
I was drinking illegally. I was 19. A few days before a friend's birthday party who was over 21. All of my friends at the time who were older, it could have been a situation where it could have been predatory, kind of, if that makes sense. People kind of saw this small child being and said, oh fuck, this is a small, impressionable child we have to protect.
Not attack.
So they literally, you know, let me know, like, hey, listen, if you want to start drinking, don't do it like with other people your age because they're not going to know what they're doing. You are welcome. We can have a designated night where we let you have booze. We can make sure that you get tipsy but not past that. We can teach you how to take care of yourself so you don't get hungover. Drink with an experienced drinker So they can help you find your limits, and you don't go past that.
And you can't eat your spaghetti.
Oh, buddy! What was that about?
You're going to gay baby jail. I need to go put my son in gay baby jail.
Everyone, Elliot has me hostage. I need you to call, not the police, but the Power Rangers. Thank you.
You're calling the police.
No! Why would I do that?
A cab.
The few days before the party, my colleague at a retail store I was working at, she had taken a couple days off for work, and our boss was asking, oh, what are you gonna do? And she's like, I'm gonna get my orange juice, and I'm gonna get my champagne, and I'm gonna start the day by drinking mimosas. And I was like, champagne and orange juice, that doesn't sound like a bad drink. I'd already had a couple sips of beer, which still to this day tastes like fermented piss to me.
You tried the Leffe?
I didn't try the Leffe.
Oh.
I left it in the fridge for Matt.
I was gonna say, if you tried Leffe, you can still say that.
So I looked it up, learned that it was a part champagne, 2 parts orange juice. It was often drinking as like hair of the dog. So I felt like it was a very safe bet. So I told my friend who's over 21, hey, I want to try mimosa, so if I could have sparkling wine and I'll bring the orange juice and we'll make it the thing. And he was like, cool, can do. So at parties, and you've been at parties, you know how they have
You know what a party is?
You know how they have these things called solo cups?
Yeah. They're usually red. They're usually American.
Mm-hmm. And you hold one solo cup. It's solo by itself, and it's red. I mixed my drink in that. Now, a couple people were probably thinking, you know, that's kind of weird, Nora, because mimosas are supposed to be served in champagne flutes.
Mimosas are like in these.
Yeah, 1 part champagne.
This is actually a little bit too thick.
Yes, 1 part champagne, 2 parts orange juice. A solo cup is much bigger than that. So I poured 1 part champagne and 2 parts orange juice in a massive red cup. I was still not used to the taste of alcohol at the time, so I chugged it, didn't feel anything, and poured myself another, which I also chugged because, again, the taste.
It just tastes good. You're like, ooh, it's orange juice.
Yeah. It tasted like orange juice with a bit of a funk.
Funky orange juice.
Right, so towards the end of my second solo cup mimosa, I look around the room and I see there are quite a lot of people at this party. And I think, man, there are a lot of people at this party. I want to say hi to everybody. So that's exactly what I did. I said hello to literally every person, ended up building a little caravan of equally gleefully drunk people at this party. At some point, I was like, hey, let's all get Taco Bell together. So I got the only sober person at this party, who was also the friend that got me the champagne and made him drive me. We go to the Taco Bell. The entire time, he's making fun of me for being drunk. So he's like, wow, you got really drunk really quick. That was not your plan. But he was like doing it in good fun. But I'm a sensitive baby, so I got real upset.
She's a Pisces, so she was crying naturally.
I wasn't crying, but I did tap into what I now understand is my Scorpio moon. While he was bitching, I took his phone. And as we pull into the parking lot...
That's a very Scorpio moon thing to do. You're like, I'm going to cut off your means of communication.
Exactly. Oh, you're going to misbehave? I'm going to take away your phone privileges. So...
I am the daddy in this situation.
I'm the daddy in this situation. We get back to the apartment. We get out of the car. He's patting his pockets. He's like, hey, guys, where's my phone? And I turn around and I scream, I have it because you're being an asshole and you don't deserve it. So I run up the stairs, 1 flight of stairs, and then I run up another flight of stairs, to which I promptly trip and tumble down. And I'm kind of like laying in a heap. My sober friend whose phone I had stolen ran up to me. He's like, are you okay? All the other drunk people are giggling because they're like, wow, I can't believe how drunk she is. And that is when I started crying. And that's the story about how I first got drunk and how it was on mimosas. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the wine?
It's okay. I feel like some different rosés or sparkling wines are really good in different types of juices or mimosas. This would be really good with like watermelon juice.
That sounds amazing.
It's a very drinky drink because
I was at what was that thing called? I was at a beer garden with my friends, my bisexual friends. Somebody ordered a Sazerac and like they passed it around the table because everyone was like, oh,
I'm still listening, I'm just getting a haircut.
Everyone took a sip of it because they were like, whoa, it's so bitter, whoa. Like they were like taking a sip and going, you know, like I took a sip of it and I was just like, oh, and I just like kept drinking it and everyone was like, you like that? And I'm just like, yeah. It's so bitter. I'm just like, I I look like the most interesting man in the world. Because I'm just like holding the Sazerac and I'm like, yes, this is my drink now.
I worked at, remember, I mean, you know when I worked at that Starbucks.
Yeah, you guys know when she worked at Starbucks.
You know. You were there.
I saw her and you were like, that's my favorite cashier. And then she disappeared.
Yeah. I was like, bye.
Bye.
What happened was someone was like, can I have a secret menu drink? And I peed in a cup and I was like, here it is.
And then they drug tested it.
I'm currently in jail. I have a lot of regrets.
We have the house wine.
Mm-hmm.
This is limited edition. I've never had like the regular house wine. I don't even know what that is. This one, oh, this one's good too. This one donates $2 to the Human Rights Campaign for every case of limited edition rosé bubbles. A case?
I need to interrupt and apologize for being the beacon of sin because this shirt keeps slipping down.
No titties on this channel. Everyone knows.
Oh, that scared Maury. Cheers. Chug. Oh! Ah! Dude, I would just like to let everybody know that I worked at a pub in my lifetime.
I don't know how to pour.
So you take your can or your bottle, whichever it needs to be.
Did I get on you?
No, it's fine.
Good. I can pay for my sins. I have rosé on my pants. It's a thing.
I don't need you to take my American Eagle jeans to dry cleaning. It's gonna be fine.
Anyway.
If you or your friends have a way of how to get chocolate out of an organic cotton article of clothing, please comment below. Because I would like to know. Sparkly drink, pour. And notice how it doesn't bubble up. So now we're going to take Elliott's glass.
It's like watching Aquarius pour out its water, except you're a Pisces. I'm the Aquarius. You think I know how to pour things.
But notice how it carbonates. So you tip, you drip, you sip.
What language are you going to cheers in now? Do you know it in French?
I don't.
So
Fuck it.
This one's a little bit meatier. Like the last one was sweeter, but this one's more salmony.
I feel this is like sweeter to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the last one was. What do you think?
I mean, what do you think?
Leave a comment below. Which one of these is sweeter? Because we don't know.
I'd also like to say I've never had a wine that tasted like salmon.
No, you know how salmon is like creamy and like melts on your tongue?
Oh,
like really good salmon.
more
It
buttery.
tastes like that.
Buttery is the word you're looking
It's
for.
very smooth. I think this one's smoother. Maybe.
Yeah. If you or your friends would like to comment on wine that tastes like salmon, please leave a comment below.
Leave me a good salmon wine in the comments.
I like my steak rare and my salmon well done.
You know those like mukbangers who eat like a whole slab of raw salmon?
No!
I'm jealous.
No, I don't know.
I'm jealous of
What
them.
the fuck?
I would eat a whole slab of raw salmon.
Oh.
You put like a counter-sized slab of like sashimi grade salmon in front of me, I would just like slurp that shit.
You make me sad.
It's
Between this and your aversion to buffalo sauce, that is like a major food crime. And you are
buffalo
going
sauce is disgusting.
and you are going to food jail.
I think it's. I don't really like creamy sauces usually.
Some buffalo sauces are pretty creamy. If you can find one that's kind of vinegary. Hi, Maura. What's up? Oh, no.
He's like, please free my brother from gay baby jail. He didn't deserve it. Leaf did nothing wrong.
Honey.
He's like, why are you sitting on the floor? This is where I live.
I told Matt that we should get a black cat, and he didn't disagree. I told you that. I have a white cat and a Boston
Like this
Terrier.
video if Nora should get a black cat.
I grew up with a black cat and a white cat at the same time.
And she already has a white cat, so she needs to even out that yin-yang situation.
Yang, is it yang or yang?
I don't know. Alright, we looked it up and we're not sure to this day how to pronounce that phrase.
It's fine.
Last summer, there was this really hot guy working over there named Tim, who I was like in love with. Tim, if you're watching this, you're probably not, but hello. He spent like countless hours every day just like moving bricks out of that house to like dismantle the like fireplace.
They dismantled the fireplace?
Yeah.
Are they bitches?
Well, I only went there once because my neighbor was like, do you want to see my wall of titty pics? And I was like, yes. And like, sure enough, he had a wall of titty pics. He was a Libra. He was cool as hell. He had like a Polaroid camera and he would take pictures of people shirtless with their consent, of course. And so he had like a whole wall of just like Polaroids of titties.
I'm trying to figure out if that's a very Libra thing to do.
It is. He appreciates beauty. It's that Venus influence.
Okay.
Also, he had like the best eyebrows of anyone I've ever seen.
Very well. I've met some. If you're a good Libra, you have great eyebrows. If you're a shitty Libra, your eyebrows suck.
If
Look
you're
great.
born in Late September, early October, and your eyebrows suck. I have bad news for you. You're a bad Libra.
It's time to go to therapy. It's time to find an
Go to therapy, fix your eyebrows.
You're welcome.
You'll become more balanced and less indecisive.
This honest harmony is not better than temporary discomfort.
I learned something from a Hatebreed song, and I hate saying that because I don't like Hatebreed anymore. They said in their one song that was on that one album, if you don't live for something, you'll die for nothing. And I live by
Alexander Hamilton said that first.
No, it was Hatebreed.
No, it was Alexander Hamilton. I said Alexander Hamilton.
Alejandro.
I'm gonna look up and see what sign Alexander Hamilton was because it's gonna bug me.
Alex Scammer Bamborin.
It was Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is a Libra, by the way. Great eyebrows.
So
Has apparently gone from cute to corny. Alexander Hamilton was a Capricorn, which makes all the sense in the world. Wasn't George Washington a Pisces?
I think so.
Yeah. Which makes no sense to me. I can't imagine a Pisces leading people in the back. Well, we did have the argument about whether or not Jesus was a Pisces or an Aries.
Is Jesus a Pisces or Aries? Leave me a comment.
So
tell me your opinion.
You're probably thinking, but Nora, but Elliott, we all have Jesus' birthday in the calendar. No. Just like we don't celebrate the Queen's birthday on her actual day of birth.
Wait, we don't?
No, we don't celebrate. Queen Elizabeth, I think, was born in April because she's a Taurus, but birthday is celebrated in June.
Why?
Because England's weird. So we all know the spiel, blah, blah, blah. Christmas is appropriated pagan holiday. It was technically Yule. But then the church was like, guys, what if we just celebrated Jesus' birthday on the 25th? And that was a pretty good PR campaign, became a capitalist hellscape. And then...
But do you think a Capricorn would die for your sins?
A Capricorn would not die for your sins. Especially not at the age of 33.
I think an Aries would. And you think a Pisces would.
So here's a couple reasons why. I think Aries has the
I have bullet points about this.
So
I made a PowerPoint.
Aside from being really great artists, which is a very feeling type of profession, Pisces would also make very great monks and theologists due to the spiritual connotations, requirements of that occupation. If Pisces is nothing but feelings all the time. And so I feel like Pisces are also willing to be a martyr at any time ever. And yes, this is lots of self-reflection in that. And Aries will also have they will like the attention and they will like the passion.
Aries takes a while to figure out what they stand for, but once they do, they will literally die for it.
So our stance or compromise so far is that Jesus is a Pisces, Aries cusp.
He's like right there.
He's like
he
right
influences
there.
Both.
Mm-hmm. I mean, someone who is actually Christian said that she doesn't have a conflict between her belief in astrology and her faith in Christianity because she was like, well, the three kings followed the stars to find baby Jesus as he's born. So it would make sense for us as humans to follow the lead of humans that found our Savior, to follow the stars.
That's why I think astrology makes perfect sense because, like, we know that celestial bodies have influence on our lives. The moon literally influences the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Caveat. Constellations are made up. Some high-ass ancestors who were bored as hell looked in the sky and they're like, whoa, bro, that looks like an archer.
And then the shape itself of the shape of the constellations, when you think about it, is still very convoluted.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, you know, despite what our high ancestors may have said, I think that, like, the planets and the stars influence people. We were all made of stars. Movie said that once. We're all made of movie stars. So, like, I am, who's a movie star? I don't even know of any.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Why the fuck was I thinking that too? That's so weird.
Because of the hair.
Anyway, I will date you if you're over 25, though, unlike Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
In fact, if you're over 25, please hit me up. Isn't Leonardo DiCaprio? He's a Scorpio.
Let me look that up. Leonardo DiCaprio, American actor, born November 11th.
Same day as Dostoevsky, so, like, yes.
You know, a slice of pie in Jamaica is $2.50? Well, a slice of pie in the Bahamas is $3.25. And those are the pie rates of the Caribbean.
This video is not sponsored by King of Pops. I wish it were.
But would you? Guys.
I am the Prince of Trash, so it makes sense that we collaborate.
A Prince of Trash, King of Pops, Queen of Azkaban. Okay. Oh no.
I believe in you.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yours
god.
is much more malty than mine.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thing.
Mine is holding it together way better than yours. I don't know why. It's dripping on my pants, which I'm actually fine with because I've also got rosé in my pants, so that's just like how today is going.
At least it wasn't like on a clean white shirt in the middle, like in front of the president.
I don't care what Joe Biden thinks of me, honestly. I'm just like, hello, Joe Biden. I have stains on my shirt.
I'm just saying any meeting with the president like this would have to be on camera. So therefore there's no privacy in those moments. Therefore it would be a moment caught on camera.
If the whole
That's where
world,
my mind was going.
If the whole world saw me with this on my shirt, it would be so on brand.
No! Okay, now it's spilled on my pants.
Go procure your Czechoslovakian glass and let's drink some more. I went on a crusade this year to kill all of the ants in my house. I got 2 12-packs of Taro liquid ant baits. Taro, however you say it. And I lined my whole house with them. Like I put them outside and inside, and it worked.
Nice.
No ants. There was a time when you couldn't even sit on the floor like this. You would get ants. You know what happened this year? They got into my gummy vitamins, and I was like, absolutely not.
That is a cardinal sin of ants.
Absolutely.
You do not mess with someone's gummy vitamins.
I'm going to kill all of you.
Spiders and I are supposed to have an understanding. They're not supposed to come inside my house because I have a cat and a dog who don't know any better. So if they come in my house, I have no choice but to kill them because I don't know if they're venomous. Nobody has the time for that. I can't let them hang out. So when they do come in, I'm just like, guys, we talked about this.
I thought we had an agreement.
You knew this was capital punishment.
Out of these 2 wines, which one is your favorite?
You know what? That's actually a really good question because I feel like I really enjoyed both. But I would enjoy pouring this into orange juice more or watermelon. I feel like I enjoy this on its own more.
I think that's fair.
I would have this at the park.
Yeah. And it makes it very accessible because it's my can, so. I think they're both, they taste roughly the same to me. Like I said, this one's a little butterier, this one's a little bit sweeter.
This is more of a dessert wine, this is more of a crisp wine.
I'm trying to figure out who's donating more to LGBTQ things, but honestly I don't even know. This one says your purchase, this one says a case, so I don't know which one's donating more to the cause, but like, I still think it's cool that brands think that's fashionable now because we'll take all we can get.
I would actually like to say one thing about that. So when you make a purchase to a corporation and they say, oh, we're going to donate this much to a charity or something, or you go to a checkout at your grocery store, at your retailer, whatever, and they're like, do you want to round up your purchase so that way a certain amount of money can go to a charity?
They can write it off as a tax thing.
So they're using your purchase to get more money for themselves.
But here's the thing. In terms of like organizations you can support, I think these are decent ones.
Yeah.
Take my bisexual money.
If my purchase can make a conservative angry, then I'm pleased with that purchase.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Oh, check down the last bit. See what you did. Tip, dip, and sip.
Cheers. All I'm saying is, put a rainbow on something, I will buy it.
It can't be performative pride. This is what
When you go visit your friends, do you honk your horn outside your house? Because if so, I will fight you.
This is what you get for living in the city.
Text people like a regular person, that's all I'm saying.
Or go up to the door if their parents are
Ring the
going to be
doorbell.
there. Ring the doorbell, introduce yourself to their parents, bring them
Nicely.
flowers and
Shake
chocolate.
their hand.
Yeah. Say, hi, I'm just a friendly neighborhood date here. I'm going to go rail your child now. Your adult grown child now. I should specify. That went weird. It's okay. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm gonna go take your adult child now and rail them in the park.
That's the proper way to introduce yourself to somebody. We're doing a tutorial now. I need to go free my son from gay baby jail because he's yelling. I can hear him. He's like, Father, why?
Their
Sentence
is up.
His sentence is up. He's ready to be free. Hashtag free leave. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it.
If you liked it, give it a thumb up.
Just one thumb.
Just thumb him.
Don't thumb me without my consent. Please leave me a nice comment and maybe subscribe if you want to, because your boy does things like this sometimes. If you want to see more of his content, this is a good place to be for that. I also do piercing stuff and other random
more
stuff.
chaotic content.
Just, yeah, subscribe for chaos, and I will see you lovely humans next time. Have a wonderful day. Do you have anything else to?
Yeah. Fuck a bitch, eat ass, sell drugs. Go to Kelly Loeffler's house, take a brick, and throw it in her window. It's Kelly spelled with 3 Ks, by the way.
Yes. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you lovely humans next time.
Bye!